Wugtrio Mill and Bad Deck Friday. Name a better duo. Welcome back everybody to a brand new episode of Bad Deck Friday, and today I'm looking at my updated Wugtrio Mill deck. This deck just gained debatably the best card that it could have got for its literal auto-loss matchups, which are now actually playable. Yes, this deck can potentially beat both Dragapult and Grimmsnarl, and even Charizard, a whole lot easier now, thanks to the new edition of Battle Cage. Now, this card is fantastic in Wugtrio because it denies your opponent the ability to spam Monkey and Phantom Dive and Frostlass on the bench, which is super crucial. You're probably not beating Gardevoir, though. Let's be real, nothing beats Gardevoir nowadays, but this deck is a lot of fun to play. Of course, Wugtrio is one of my favorite decks to play, probably ever. It's got Undersea Tunnel for 3 colorless energy, flip 3 coins for each heads, discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. It feels like every single new set, I've done a video on this card. I mean, I think I did a video on it when it gained Lillie's Determination. Hilda's a really good upgrade before, and then we had, Ignition Energy, and I don't know, this deck just keeps getting upgrades. Also, we've added the Ducks in the deck, both Golduck and Psyduck, really good to have against Charizard, because they can't use Klefki against you if you have Golduck in play, and also just stops Dusknoir. I mean, one of this deck's biggest weaknesses was Dusknoir. Like, Dusknoir's really annoying. Like, Charizard is a good matchup. Even with the Dusknoir, it's winnable, but with the Psyduck Golduck Battle Cage engine, I think Zard is a lot better. Now, I've still opted to play Drakloak as my draw engine. I know the Dunsparce is not bad. I just prefer Drakloak. It's just on-board draw. Also, because we're not playing Artisan in the deck, we had to fit the Battle Cages in. I'm not playing to Dunsparce. It's harder to chain to Dunsparce when you have a Battle Cage in play and no Artisan. So I think Drakloak is still the best draw engine for this deck. I'm a big fan of it. That's really only Pokemon you play, right? We got one Shaymin in the deck just in case we run into like a bench sniper. Then we have a bunch of supporter cards for Lillie, really good upgrade. Just makes it easy to draw cards and play the game. We got Iono. Iono's a early game draw, but it's also really good in the late game. I know it helps your opponent, but it's actually sometimes good to Iono your opponent's hand to a small hand, and then you trap something with Counter Catcher, and that buys you some time to sit there and spam the mill. We got the 8 energy in the deck to attack with Wugtrio. We're not taking prizes, so we're always using Reversal Energy. And we got the Gemstone and the Counter Catchers in here to trap stuff in the active spot and buy some time. And then we have the Eri and the Xerosic Machinations in the deck to remove resources from their hand. With the addition of Alakazam in the format, especially as a really popular deck on the ladder, it's actually really good to have these 2 Disruption cards in the game. Now, before we get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TC. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking for the main set, Phantasmal Flames, or an older set code, IRL singles, product, anything like that, Card Cavern sells that all on their website. Anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code LDF. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, help our Card Cavern. Shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, link in the description. Also, shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions, down below too, if you want to get any of the awesome product they sell on their website. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers, great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out down below. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my 2 sponsors. The link will be in the description. And my second channel is also linked down below if you want to get even more content from me too. Hopefully we actually see what the new Mega Feraligatr EX does. It got revealed. We just don't know the full translation of the card yet. Hopefully they reveal it and I react to it on the second channel. And hey, why not sub here to the main channel down below? It's completely free, and we're on the road to some pretty big sub milestones here. So yeah, here is the list that I've got. I think really only changes I want to make to it: put more draw in the deck. I mean, you have a lot of draw though. I mean, you got 4 Drakloak, 4 Lillie, 1 Iono, the 2 Hassel's really good. Hilda's not bad. Like, as long as you're finding Wugtrio when you're playing the game, the deck flows pretty well. But I definitely wouldn't mind trying to play more draw, maybe like a second Iono, maybe something like that, just in case. But overall, I think the list is pretty fun. Again, Battle Cage is really good. Being able to like actually comfortably beat Dragapult and potentially Grimmsnarl now is really nice. Again, Guardy is like the one matchup I think you're still going to have a hard time against, maybe. But other than that, you're now beating other spread decks, which I think is really good. Battle Cage might have just saved Wugtrio. Let's go show off the deck and see what it's all about. All right, my opponent starts Snorlax Doll. What the heck? Okay. Interesting. It's just a Pokemon with 120 HP. All right, well, it doesn't really matter because we're going to be trying to mill them. Our start is okay. We just need a supporter to make it a little better because we do have Pokemon in hand. We have a Poffin, which is always good. Ooh, but they got turn 1 Secret Box. It's a pretty good card for my opponent to find here. All right. I don't know what I'm up against. It's a grass deck. Is it Kangaskhan? I like to play against Kangaskhan Fortress. Okay, we can beat that. I'm assuming this is Kangaskhan Fortress. Judging from everything in their list, it looks like it's Kangaskhan. Unless it's something else? No, it's a Kangaskhan Fortress deck. I mean, the general strategy is to just get Neutralization Zone and play and pray it sticks. We'll see if it works. They're down 2 stadiums, which is helpful. Because they discarded one, they grabbed one off Secret Box. That's 2 of their stadiums down. So we'll see if we can win the stadium race. Are they going to get Pineco? No, they just pass. So they can't attack next turn, it looks like. All right, this hand is mid for now. We can get these 2. Oh, we can... Oh, wait. We can actually just get Psyduck, and they can't use Fortress at all. That's just way better. The only... Well, okay, like, the one benefit of them fortressing is, in this point, is we get to take prizes, but it also denies reversal energies. So Psyduck is actually really crucial to have him play in this matchup. Yeah. We kind of need Psyduck, because, like, we don't want them to be able to use Fortress, technically, because, I mean, it would help us right now, because our hand sucks, but it also gives my opponent the ability to deny me reversal energy, which is not good. So we actually want to put Psyduck into play in this matchup, I think. It's nothing going for us at the moment. They can find a boss, too. They can go, like, Energy Boss off this run errand or something. Hopefully draw a supporter. We got Lillie. We got Hilda. We got... I don't know, a lot of stuff. Drakloak even. Just a single Drakloak could get me in the game. You just need a bailout here. They have 8 cards in hand, and they ciphered. So they can do whatever they want next turn. See what it is. There's Pineco. Like, they're probably going to boss the Psyduck, right? I'm assuming that's what they're going to try to do. And the Kang coming down... Forest. They can't Fortress here, which is pretty sick. All right, can we draw anything good one time? No. We're just bricking. Oof. Am I going to bother putting Golduck down? There's not really a point. Because if I evolve the Golduck, it's like, it doesn't really make a difference in this situation. Psyduck is good enough. They don't play Klefki, so there's no reason to put Golduck down. They have another Cypher Maniac. I guess I'd rather them play Cypher now than later, because this is, like, guaranteeing them cards. So, like, it's better now than later, because in the late game, they can guarantee stuff like Stadium Bump. Because, like, ultimately, this matchup is going to come down to getting Neutralization Zone in play. Not being able to mill here is pretty bad, though. We're not finding any cards. We have, like, 1 turn left until my opponent's going to start taking prizes. So I have to draw something here. Please. No. All right, we're trying all our support Pokemon. Not like this. We'll see if my opponent goes for the boss. They might boss Psyduck here. So they can do Fortress. Or they don't realize Psyduck blocks Fortress. There's a weird interaction, but Psyduck is not just for Dusknoir. It works against Fortress and Magneton. Which is pretty hilarious. I'm assuming they grabbed a boss. We'll see. We need a top deck, though. We're bricking pretty hard, which is super annoying. There's a lot of cards we can draw here that can keep us in the game. Ultra Ball... Arven, Lillie, like, come on, man. Can't do this to me today. Pokegear. I mean, getting Iono would be pretty good, too. They fail the Pokegear. They even Kangaskhan first. What the heck? I guess that's why they had another Cypher. They're stacking the Cyphers. It means they're not bossing the Psyduck, which is good. It's one less turn they can do anything. That's their last Cypher Maniac. They're down all... I mean, they have Miracle Headset, I guess, but still. We need a top deck here, or else we're kind of cooked. We can at least Wugtrio, but, yeah, if I don't draw anything, this is pretty bad. These bricks are kind of cringe, so hopefully a good draw comes our way here. Like a Hassel, like anything. There's so many cards we can draw that keep us in the game. So many cards we can get here. Come on. Don't let me down live. That's... not bad, actually, in all honesty. It thins out my deck a little bit. But it's not what I'm looking for. I want to trap Pineco, too. It has a 2 retreat cost. Even finding Counter Catcher is, like, pretty good to trap Pineco in the active spot. Especially if they evolve in a Fortress and Psyduck doesn't get KO'd. All right. Undersea Tunnel. Well, I guess Fortress can attack, though. All right. Hopefully we can mill some cards. All right. Mill 6 cards. I'll take it. Let's see what we get rid of. Nothing too crazy there got milled. Okay. I was hoping, like, basically we want to see supporter cards get milled. Like, or stadiums or supporters are the best cards to mill. Probably stadiums, right? Just to kind of try to get the Neutralization Zone to stick this match. We're just in top deck mode. Which is not good. I'm running out of time. Next turn, I mean, I have to push the Wiglett, I think. All right, hopefully we draw something here. This is very unfortunate. If we just had a we just drew cards, I think we'd be chilling. Because I can trap Pineco in the active, force him to build up Fortress. We could trap the other Kangaskhan, force him to, like, Penny, which they probably do have Penny, but still. Just, it would be nice if I could find a good card. Not good enough, but I'll take it. It's not even, am I going to bother doing Dig-a-Littles? No point. If I had Reversal Energy, I would have went for it. All right, please give me something. These bricks are crazy. And I just have Turo, of course. This is bad. I need a top deck, or this game could be over in a couple turns. We've run out of Wiglets, too, to go into. This sucks, man. There's actually a pretty good setup in this matchup. Getting the duck down and everything, but, bro, these draws are killing me right now. Man, come on, PTCG Live. Don't do this to me. Now we need to get, like, Rod and stuff. Like, we're so down bad. There we go. We're not so down bad anymore. Tempted to bench Shaymin just to thin it. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Finally. I'll play this first. I do need to get a Wiglett here off Drakloak. If I don't get a Wiglett, we're going to be a turn behind. Again. Did not get a Wiglett. Crap. Should I slam down the neutralization zone? I think I got to. I gotta do this. I gotta buy time. This is not what I wanted to do now. It's a little too early to play it, but this has to do something. I have to do this. Okay, we milled 9 cards. That's pretty good. Please mill something good. Iono, Acerola, Palpad, 1 price Kangaskhan. What the heck? We didn't mill a stadium, which is a little sketch, but let's see if they have a stadium in their hand. If the zone sticks for 1 turn here, we're in a pretty good spot, because I can attach Reversal Lillie, and I should hopefully be able to find more Wiglets. Because I milled 9 cards there, we have a better chance of decking them out now. So yeah, if zone sticks for 1 turn, I think we're actually potentially in a position to win the game. If this sticks for a turn. If they have a stadium, we're cooked. But I think I had to do this. If this sticks, we might actually be able to win. This needs to stick, though. We didn't mill a stadium, which is so bad. We milled 9 cards, and they didn't get a stadium hit. But how many stadiums realistically are they playing, right? Iono, that's fine. I don't really care if they play it. Well, actually, I do, because I can get them a stadium. That's seeing more cards, which is actually... If they do have another stadium, Iono should get it. Ugh, not good. They only draw 3 cards, though, so maybe we can counter catcher the other Kangaskhan and trap it. Weak Iono. All right, please don't have a stadium. Yes, let's go. All right, we're in the game. We're back in it. We desperately needed that bailout there. Thank heavens. Okay, good. Good. Play Recon. Probably could have Ultra Ball. I don't really need Eri. Got Arven. Okay. I think in this situation, we just play it. We just trap the Kangaskhan in the active and just try to stall it for a bit. They are down so many items. Eri seems pretty pointless, so I might as well just get rid of these 2. I don't think I need Eri in this matchup. Xerosic is better. I think I'd rather just summon the Drakloak. See if we can find something for next turn. That's not bad. Okay. We may as well play this. This card is useless. And let's hopefully get some good mills here. We got 9 heads and 6 heads. So we've actually been flipping pretty good heads. Yeah, another double heads. That's pretty sick. Now let's see what this mills. Another Palpad. Okay. And more energy. And let's see if they have another Penny or Turo. Nope, they scoop it up. All right. We clutched out a win, and we bricked for like 3 turns. That's pretty sick. All right, once got a Maractus. That actually could be a little annoying depending on what the matchup is, because I don't play any switch. So if I have a Drakloak in play, it could very easily get stuck in the active. Though I guess with Reverse Energy, we can attack with it. Maybe. This is a retreat locking deck. Tells me they're playing Grim most likely, which... I mean, the matchup's honestly not fantastic just because of all the damage spread. We do have Battle Cage. That's really the only saving grace is Battle Cage. But we'll see. Like, Battle Cage is probably the only way we can win this game. Our start is fine-ish, I guess. Like, could be worse. Yeah, and they got the... Just 1 Snow Run. Okay. Yeah, we just need to get Battle Cage and play and pray. That's pretty much the strat. Alright, what do we draw? Nice. Honestly, I was considering ripping Eri here. How many battle cages are in there? Only one battle cage? Oof, that's not good. Now we Lillie. I was like considering doing Eri. There's no point. Or Hilda even. But nah, we definitely do this and it works out. Decent hand. We're looking for another Dreepy there. That kind of sucks when you get a second Dreepy. My opponent does have Maractus stuck in the active, hopefully, so we'll see if they can move it. They might be able to if they find, like, Secret Box or something. No. Okay, cool. Hey, this thing wants to be stuck. This gives me time to mill them, which is big. Okay, what's our draw looking like? Reversal's okay. All right, so, I mean, part of the strat here is basically just we need to dig for Battle Cage. We did prize one, though. We only have one Battle Cage in the deck. So we have to be a little careful. One Battle Cage is not ideal. Okay, let's play Lillie. Not bad. We did get Shaymin, which is probably worth benching. Bench is a little clogged up. Only 2 Drakloaks. That's fine. Let's hold the hand, and we'll just go for the mill. The problem is with the Maractus being stuck, though, if they're not attacking a Grim, I'm going to run out of energy eventually. Let's see what we can get rid of here. That's pretty good. We milled Air Balloon, which is actually one of the best cards we probably could have milled, apart from a Stadium. The best cards to mill are Stadium and Air Balloon and Energy. Those are the 3 best cards to mill. The Air Balloon is a good start, because now this Maractus is stuck. That they'll waste even more resources now, which is good. Well, the one downside about this is I have to keep spamming corner with Ignitions, and I don't have unlimited Ignition Energy. So, it gets a little spooky. I'm just going to play Eri for sure. Nothing really interesting to discard. I don't really care about Counter Catcher. I'll get rid of it anyways. Like, their hand is completely dead. I don't want to waste all my Ignitions. Kind of forgot how many things we prized. How many reversals. I probably should prize check. Okay. Let's go. Undersea Tunnel. Flip 3 heads. Or 2. That's good. Can we mill a Stadium? Oh! Stadium and Secret Box. That's, like, pretty solid. I am definitely down for that. Okay, but see, this is where things are awkward. I'm probably just going to let this Maractus knock me out now. Because, I mean, I don't like that, but the problem is my opponent, like, I don't have unlimited. I have 2 Ignitions left. If I could run out of energy, and I don't want to do that. So I might just not Undersea Tunnel again. Like, I might just let them knock out the Wugtrio. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to. Give them time to set up. But we're now looking for Battle Cage or something. Oh, they're not attacking. All right, well, let's just Drakloak a bit more. Keep doing the cloaks. I'll just pass. I don't know. Should I have Ignitioned? They still have a lot of cards in the deck. I'm not going to win the game with 4 Ignition Energy, right? So it's like I have to let them take a prize at some point. Which means we're going to have to let them play the game, which is unfortunate. Not much I can do about it, though. Probably should Ultra Ball for another Wiglett, to be honest. Or I should have Hilda for another Wugtrio. There's Boss. Sure. Okay, I don't mind them trapping Shaymin. We're going to have to let them take a prize, right? So, I'm okay with this. I'm going to play Hilda. Yeah, we prized a reversal. I'm not going to grab one in case we get Iono'd. Yeah, we didn't mill one, so. We'll just chill and do Recon Directive for a bit. I probably, you know what I should be doing? I should be putting dead cards in my hand. That's what I should be doing. Should have put the Psyduck in my hand, because I don't want to stack my hand with playable cards and then get Iono'd, and then we're, like, bricking. Honestly, kind of surprised I didn't corner one of my Drakloaks, to be honest. I'm surprised I didn't corner Drakloak, but I'm okay with that. Prizing 1 Battle Cage does suck, though, because this is, like, a very important card. This is, like, potentially the most important matchup for Battle Cage, technically. Speak of the devil. There he is. I'm not going to play it now, obviously. We'll hold on to it. I want to mill more stadiums first. Like, Neutralization Zone isn't bad in this matchup either. It's okay. I probably could have Ultra Balled away Nest Ball, Golduck there to thin out the deck a little bit even more. It's fine. Shaymin's gonna get KO'd soon. How dead is their hand really, though? That's the thing. We know they have a bunch of Pokemon. Like, half their hand is Pokemon, but the fact they haven't drawn a single playable card yet is a little baffling. Night Stretcher. We didn't mill a Frostlass yet, so they can't get Lasso. They're just gonna get a Dark Energy. Alrighty then. Do they have Candy Grim? We know their hand's like Counter Catcher plus Pokemon, so I don't know. No, they're just gonna corner me. That's fine. What do we got? Reversal. All right. We'll do Drakloak. Not gonna put Zone in hand. We don't need it yet. We're just gonna do one more Drakloak here. I'd probably rather the Hilda, I guess. I don't know. And then I'll just Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Pass. Finally, they're going to knock me out. And then we can Counter Catcher, trap the Snow Run, and start milling them. That's the strat. That's the broken, confirmed strategy. Because they're down their Air Balloon, so we can finally go Reversal Energy mill, which is huge. They could actually play around Reversal Energy by using Frostlass and knocking their own Pokemon out. So we have to be a little mindful of that. But I don't think they're going to go down that route. See, they're not knocking me out, bro. Yeah, they don't have to. But they also didn't corner me. Could go in one more time with Wugtrio. Kind of tempted to. Just going to keep stacking my hand with good cards. If they have a Xerosic Machinations, I'm going to cry. No way. Bro, they teched for the Alakazam matchup that's already, like, super free. Let's pass. I don't know. I want them to kill the Shaymin, man. They're not going to. They're just going to keep passing probably until they draw something. Yeah, Team Evo. They're finally going to get Frostlass out, which is spooky. See, this is where the matchup gets tough. They only have one Monkey in play, though, which is good. They might go double Frostlass here. If they go double Last, then the Shaymin dies. Is it Impidimp Last or double Last? Let's see. No, just a single Frostlass. See, but this is still kind of annoying because, like, they can kill the Shaymin next turn. So now, okay, so because they're taking prizes, I may as well just go in with Wugtrio. Because they're going to take a prize. The main question is, do I play down a Battle Cage? I'm okay with them taking the prize. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to play Battle Cage. I'm okay with them taking the prize here. Should probably just play this to thin. Whatever. Just get rid of more dead weight we don't need. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to save the Battle Cage. So if I had my other one, I would have played it. But I'm okay with them killing Shaymin. Because then I can use Reversal Energy, finally. Only one heads. Okay, all right, we milled another stadium. That means they most likely have either one stadium remaining, or maybe they still play two in the deck. We'll see. That's a really good discard, though. That's a very, very good discard. The boss is not bad either, actually, because that's their only form of Gust, as long as I don't take prizes. So this Maractus's value is not very good right now. See if they get Grim out here. They have Candy Grim. They probably do. There's a good chance they have Candy Grim. But then they have to move this. Oh! Oh! The Artisan discard. Oh my gosh. Let's go! That should be their last stadium. Like, most of the time, Grim plays 3 stadiums. Like, okay, they might be playing 3 Spikemuth. I don't know if they do. I'm going to bank on them not having another stadium. Which means, if we put down Battle Cage, I don't think my opponent can do anything about it. Like, okay, yeah, they can still use, like, Adrenabrain to knock out my active. But, like, as long as they're not threatening my bench for, like, weird board wipe plays, this actually works out really well. So, that was a very good Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Battle Cage. If they do have the stadium, then I'm going to, you know, eat my words. But I'm safe to assume this might work out. So, should be A-okay. Yeah, I'm also, like, the chance they have their other stadium in hand is really low anyways. So even if they do play a 4th one, there's a very low chance it's in their hand. So this is a good time to just slam this down. We also get access to Counter Catcher. There's not really a point of playing Gemstone here, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have played that. I don't even know if my other Wiglet's in there. Don't need Shaymin. Now let's play this. Yeah, and the Wiglet's prized. Okay. I'm not even going to bother doing recon. Let's just mill them. 3 heads? Yo, let's go. Okay, can we mill anything good? Candy, Iono, Fez, Super Rod, Arven. Not bad. I'll take it. All right. They're playing a bit of a weird list. They have Maractus and Yveltal and Fezandipity in the deck. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still going to assume they only play 3 stadiums. Like, even if they do play 4 stadiums, if this can buy us, like, 2 turns, then I'm happy. Like, if the Battle Cage sticks for, like, 2 turns, even if they get the Frostlass out, there should be enough time, hopefully, for us to still win the game. So, that's fine with me. No, you know what? I should have played the Gemstone here, actually, now that I think about it. But they're down so many resources. I don't even, like, even if they have Grim, what are the chances they even have 2 energy in the deck? Plus an energy attachment here. I should have Gemstone the active here. Now that I think about it, I should have played the Gemstone on the active. But this forces more to my opponent. Yeah. See? I knew it. The reason I didn't play is because this Wugtrio was going to die. I should have Gemstoned a benched guy, though. Yeah, Battle Cage is putting in work. Let's go. Oh, we're cooking. They're cooked. They are cooked. See, now we can play the Gravity Gemstone. Can also just Night Stretcher back. Shaymin. I'm not even going to bother doing anything. This hand, I mean, we don't need to do much, so I'm just going to keep undersea tunneling. We can potentially win in 2 turns. Let's see. 1 heads, 2 heads, 3 heads again? Yo, chill. Night Stretcher, Monkey, Lillie. Okay. That's pretty good. See, even, like, yeah, this is game over for them. Even if they have a stadium, it's just over. They're cooked. This should just be the end of the game. I don't think they can move the Frostlass either. See, the crazy thing, this matchup used to be completely unwinnable before Battle Cage. Now that we have Battle Cage, look at this. Like, this card literally just saved our entire butts. Because otherwise, this matchup is just them board wiping my Cloaks, board wiping my Wugtrios, Devo, Evo, all this shenanigans. Like, without Battle Cage, this matchup is literally unwinnable, basically. I would argue it's harder than Dragapult because of the Frostlass Monkey Dory pressure. Like, at least with Dragapult, you have Neutralization Zone, which can help a little bit. In this matchup, yeah, it's just, like, completely cooked. I don't want to jump the gun. Yeah, we could still technically lose. Well, not lose. We don't have game yet. We still have to get lucky and flip a couple heads here, but we should be golden. We need to flip 1 heads to win the game. All right, come on, Wugtrio. You got 1 job, little buddy. Yeah, shout out Battle Cage. This is so good. Yeah, we'd be cooked without the cage, bro. They still have residual damage. I mean, they could have still set up triple Monkey Dory, which is, like, bad, but I was like, I'd rather this than that. All right, here we go. We just need 1 heads to win the game. There we go. That's game. Optimal. Literally, just the 1 heads needed. Save the heads for later. Last 2 cards in the deck were Ionos. So it looks like they didn't have a 4th stadium, unless it was prized. Didn't know if it was prized or not. They prized a few energies, actually. Well, there's 8 energy on the board. I guess we'll never know if they have the 4th stadium. But either way, shout out Battle Cage. Unwinnable without it. We have Lillie and Nest Ball. I don't know what's in their list. If they're playing the list I did a video on, they might have Wellspring Ogerpon. Which if they do, I'm going to Nest Ball for Shaymin immediately. Okay, yeah, the Metang. I guess we'll see. Our turn 1 isn't bad, though. I can probably just play down the Battle Cage. I'm going to get Shaymin just to be safe. Just to be safe. And then play this Lillie. Don't think I want to play the Gemstone, especially because we can trap Metang pretty easily. All right, not a bad hand. We got Wiggly, we got Dreepy, we got Energy. Pass? I don't know. I could go into Wiglett here. The only problem is I don't have a backup Wiglett. So, like, I start wugging them. I mean, yeah, it might have been okay to retreat. I'm okay with giving up the first prize, though. Like, I'm completely okay with that. Yeah. They have Empoleon. They may just have it like that. They got Candy Empoleon. They got Arven, but will they get Metang? Yeah, I'm just going to bench Shaymin. Like, even if they don't play Wellspring Ogerpon, I'm going to put the Shaymin down anyways. Like, if they're playing the build I did a video on, like, it's just safe to have it in play. I see a Matang. I'm assuming there's a Wellspring in their deck. That's just how I'm going to roll. They had Iono in hand. That means they have a Lillie, probably. Let's see if they can hit the attack here. 2 energy, 3 energy, or an energy in hand. Let's see what they got cooking up. Because, like, the other thing is, too, they knocked me out. I was Hassel. That's why it's, like, fine to let them kill Dreepy. Like, I really don't care if the Dreepy gets knocked out. I don't want to lose my lone Wiglett. They do have TM Evo. Okay, so they can build their board up a little bit more. That's fine. We'll just let them take the knockout, and we'll start counter catcher spamming the Matangs. And we should be Gucci. Empoleon's really cool, but against a mill deck like this is not as effective. What's our top deck? Nice, let's go. More basics. I'll take it. No pass. And we keep passing, too. It makes it look like I have a dead hand, which means if they do have an Iono, they may not play it. All right, there's Nest Ball. Mew EX. Ooh. Okay, they could do the annoying strategy of actually using Mew against my deck. Hopefully they don't realize that's actually a pretty good strat. Okay, they're not putting energy on Mew. They can actually use Mew to copy Wugtrio and copy Undersea Tunnel. So we have to be very careful about that. So hopefully they don't realize they can do that. We just gotta pray they don't realize they can trap Wugtrio. Oh, and they do have an Iono. Damn it, my hand was so good. It's still a good hand, I'll take it. Debatably better because we have our Drakloaks guaranteed, so I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't realize Mew can attack. We just gotta pray they don't realize it. Come on, give me a good top deck. Reversal. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the deck, grab Wiglett. Go double Drakloak. There's not much I can do if they use Mew, right? So we have to be very careful. And hopefully they just don't realize that Mew is a pretty broken attacker in this matchup. Oh my goodness. Looking for counter catcher plus gemstone. Balloon Ultra Ball. I'll take the Ultra Ball. Don't need Psyduck, so. Gets another Wugtrio. Recon again. There's counter catcher. Okay. Just gonna go for the trap plane now, I think. And just hope this sticks. We start milling energy. There's actually a decent chance this counter catcher could buy us a turn. Maybe. No heads? Okay, 2 heads. There we go. Good. What are we milling? 3 energy. See, look at that. And some Arven. It's honestly pretty good. That was not bad at all. The 3 energies is huge. There's already 5 on the board. That's 8 energy gone. So, I mean, if they get really unlucky here, this Matang may not be moving. But yeah, I think we just want to... never mind. Okay. Never mind. They have to burn more resources. They have 13 cards left in the deck. It's like all good. And that just puts 2 more cards out of their deck. Thankfully, they don't realize they can use Mew. It don't look like they realize Mew works. I mean, even if they did go Mew, like as long as we find another counter catcher, we can keep trapping Matang over and over again. If we can buy some time, the Mew isn't as threatening. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay. What do we got? Eri. I'll do Recon Directive first. Take that. Looking for more supporters here. Yeah, Miriam's good. Let's play it. Whatever, sure. I was like debating playing the Eri. Honestly, it's not terrible because we can get rid of items in their hand, but I don't think it does anything in this situation. So I think I'd rather just guarantee the Wugtrio. It's just a lot better. Just get the Wugs out. All right. Let's see. We're close to winning. They only have 13 cards left. And we're flipping 2 heads again. Let's go. There's 6 more cards down the drain. Nice. A stadium and more energy. That's 7. That's 12 energy. 12 of their energies are now gone. I don't think they're playing Wellspring. I haven't seen any signs of it. So safe to say they're not playing the Wellspring Ogerpon. It's just an Empoleon Matang deck, I think. All right, well. It's looking pretty good. They're still super odd, though. We could win next turn. Okay, never mind. We don't win. Well, I could. I have 8 cards left. Flip 3 heads. I could technically win. Flip 3 heads. I could theoretically win the game. How many Ionos are they down? Just 2. So the other thing with this deck, you want to mill Iono if you can. Okay, we still have time. I need something a little better here, though, this next turn to get somewhere. Honestly, I'd probably rather Hassel than Hilda. That's pretty good. Okay, I don't have to Hilda. Just give me a Hassel or Lillie or something. Poffin's good. I will take that. I did need that. That is a pretty important piece to the puzzle. Okay. Arven's pretty good, too, so I just get a CC. No. Okay, well, that's fine. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I should probably just play this. Get back these two lads. I'm not going to play the Hilda. Because I don't want to... Just in case they have another Iono here, I don't want to put cards in my hand. All right, come on, Wugtrio. Yep, we just win. All right, didn't have to think too much. We just deck them out. That works for me. Yeah, there was no Wellspring Overpawn in the deck. Still, though, it's good to have the Shaymin down just in case. But that Shaymin could have been a third Drakloak. But it's all good. We just decked them out at the end of the game. They didn't realize they can go Mew, though. We kept straining their resources where they just couldn't do it. And I guess the way the board played out, they just never really got to use Mew. And that's good. Because we struggled to kind of find counter catchers there at the end. We only found the one counter catcher. All right, we hit Goldango. This is debatably our best matchup. Like, yeah, I don't know if there's a matchup as good as Dango. Alakazam's pretty good, too. Kazam or Dango are probably the two best matchups. It's just decks that have huge hands. Now, the downside about this matchup is, one, if you have a slow start, they run you over. But, I mean, in reality, you just need to get a turn where you stick them with a Xerosic or Eri, get rid of the retrievals, and then just, like, I don't know, like, Soul Rock does 70 damage, so we'll see. Like, they play one Premium Power Pro, maybe it becomes a problem, but otherwise, this is one of your best matchups. Our turn one definitely is a little awkward, though. I would love a Lillie or an Iono. Or Hassel for next turn. Or Poffin. Just something. We'll see. At least we have basics. Because, like, again, as long as you do not get run over by this deck, you should be okay. I got a Poffin. That's good. I will take it. Now, the question is, do I Hilda for... What am I Hilda-ing for? Drakloak, maybe? I think I'd rather just get Drakloak out. I think I'd rather Cloak. We have Eri and Xerosic in there. I think I'd rather just get a Drakloak here. I need to find cards. Playing the game is pretty good. Yeah, this matchup is, like, sketchy if they just run you over. Which they may do, which is kind of a problem. I should have maybe got another Wiglett, to be honest, but, I mean, if we can Drakloak and chain triple Drakloak, it's all good. We just have to be a little mindful of any shenanigans. But yeah, other than that, like, Eri's Xerosic, just time it at the right moment, and you should be fine. But getting to that point first is going to be the thing, and we're not quite there. See what they do. Are they going to Prime Catcher me? What do they got? Oh, actually, wasting their Prime Catcher seems like a bad idea. Because we're eventually going to look to try to trap Lunatone with Gemstone CC, I think, at some point. That's the plan. Trap the Lunatone and hope for the best. I mean, they could theoretically just attack with Soul Rock if they really wanted to, but it's just not going to be enough. It's just not enough, man. Yeah, we're just hoping for something good. Drakloak's got to bail us out. They are going for the Prime Catcher. Okay, so they are wasting that. I am fine with that. They're going to take out Wiglett. I think I'm okay with this. We'll just... I'm going to have to push Psyduck. I'm going to... I don't know if I want to push Psyduck, actually. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, we could go Drakloak, but they have Premium Power Pro. No, let's go Psyduck. Well, let them take another prize, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather be attacking, but... Should have went Wiglett. Didn't know I was going to draw that, though. Ugh. They could kill my lone Wiglett here, too. Okay, never mind. They won't be killing my lone Wiglett. That's probably the safest play, though. This is pretty bad. We do have a good hand if we can draw, like, a supporter. But now they're going to start doing their cheese man. This is, like, the only thing with this matchup is the stupid Soul Rock just sits here and just beats you down. They're down, what, 2 bosses now? 3 of their gusting cards are down. No way I give them Psyduck again, right? Probably not. I think we just start going in with Wugtrio. Sure. This is the one annoying thing about this matchup, is when you brick against Goldango, they just sit there and run you over. Thankfully, we're not a deck that relies on making comebacks, though, from falling behind. Lovely. All right, we're hoping for a supporter. Give me something, please. Any other Wiglett down? I have Super Odd, so... Question is, do I play it? Probably not. Okay, perfect. Now I do play it. They're down 3 Gusts. We'll see if they play more Gust in their deck. Nice. Let's go. Good hits. Good hits, good hits. Got all the Wiglets. We even got Eri for next turn. If we can get some good things here, Eri seems pretty good. Honestly, I should have taken the Golduck, because we can... I mean, I don't think it matters now, but we can, like, deny them boss's order. Because, like, if we evolve everything, there's no boss targets for Soul Rock take with a Neutralization Zone in play. They can't take a prize, which would buy us a turn. So maybe I should have taken Golduck. It's fine. Good enough. All right. They should have a boss again. They're probably going to kill Wiglett. All right, come on, flipping heads one time. Okay, how many heads? 1 heads is not great, but it's better than nothing. All right, we milled a Lana... nothing crazy. The best cards to mill are just retrievals and stadiums. And Gust, I guess, technically is good, too. All right, well. Let's see what they got. Now, next turn, I would love to go for Eri. Eri or Xerosic seem pretty good here. We're at a we're kind of at a disadvantage just because it took us forever to get Wugging. It took us 2 KOs. They only need 4 KOs. So we need to win the game before they take 4 prizes. We'll see if we can do that. It's going to be difficult, but we'll figure it out. Our hand is pretty good. I'll Drakloak before anything else. Because, like I said, I think I'd like to Eri here if I get the chance to. I don't know if I'm going to get to Eri, though, unfortunately. Not with this hand. Should I slam down Zone 2? Might have to. Maybe. I really want to Eri. Eri seems decent. Okay, what's our top deck? Okay. Let's see what we got off the cloak first. If not, I'm probably just going to end up hassling. Yeah, it's a good start. See, if I can get Wugtrio here, we can play the Eri without having to do hassle. Gemstone's good. Also, yeah, I would like to trap Lunatone. That does seem pretty good. I mean, they are down a Balloon and a Prime Catcher and a Turo. Okay, well. No Eri today. All right, hassle. What? No, and I whiffed the Wugtrio altogether? No. What? Ah. My goat. Okay, that's not good. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. That sucks. Yikes. I know it's going to whiff that. That's actually insane we didn't find a Wugtrio. Well, it's the best I can do. Not even going to bother playing Zone. Just going to hold it for a turn. Okay, that sucks. This is like worst case scenario in this matchup. And we flip tails just to rub it in. Well, I need a miracle to win this. Because, like, we're down so many prizes now. Yeah, this is pretty bad. That's a really big whiff. I cannot... I thought for sure we were guaranteed Wugtrio. I should have just Arven then for Ultra Ball. If I knew it was going to whiff, I would have just Arven for Ultra Ball. Crap. If we can buy a turn, then we'll be okay. But there's a pretty low chance. We've Wugtrio'd once, which is just not how you want this matchup to go. You definitely need to be Wugtrioing more than once to win this. And they just had Turo, yeah. We should probably be able to go Wugtrio plus Xerosic here. This is pretty bad. I don't know if we can win anymore. It's just like, it's tough because of Soul Rock. Like, because we had a slow setup, if we took a couple turns to get to Wugtrioing and we whiffed the Wugtrio that one crucial turn, which is insane, we're probably going to lose the game. Or not. They don't attack. Wait, hold up. Do I have plot armor? There's no way they didn't just attack me there. What the heck? Please give me a Wugtrio so I can Eri or Xerosic. That's all I want. Might as well play this. I shouldn't have got the Wiglett back. All right, come on. Give me Wugtrio, please. There we go. Thank heavens. I cannot believe they didn't attack. What just happened? Oh, because they attached for turn. That's right. Oh. Oh, they probably forgot they attached for turn. Yo, I do have plot armor. Well, them misplaying definitely helps. I think Xerosic's better than Eri here. I think so. This also, depending on what they're looking for, will force them to draw more cards. The only thing missing was a second Wugtrio, because then our board was so good that they couldn't knock me out with Soul Rock unless they had the Premium Power Pro. So unfortunately, they can still have a boss Soul Rock KO here, but this is a very good Xerosic. So they misplayed. They attached a Lunatone and then Turrowed. Pretty good. Did they coin bonus? I can't see the game log. They get rid of another boss. That might be their last gust. We'll see. Might be in the game. I'm just going to play this now. We may as well rip the zone. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Come on. Flipping heads one time. One. One heads. All that work for one heads. Oh, that's not good. Nothing crazy gets milled either. Shoot. One heads mill is not what I want to see. We'll see if they have the attack here, though. Unfortunate one heads. At least they misplayed. I kind of need them to misplay, to be honest with you. Kind of needed that. We'll see how good our draws are. Because we're probably going to Miriam, most likely. Picnic basket. Okay, retrieval. There we go. They're burning retrieval. They can't knock me out, though. They don't have a stadium. So we'll see if they can draw a stadium. Now, the downside is we haven't seen a stadium. I haven't been milling enough cards to mill a stadium. Honestly, there's a decent chance they find Artisan, which is not good. Like, I actually can still lose this game. Like, if they do knock me out this turn with the stadium bump, I might be in trouble. Nope, they scoop anyways. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh, that's close. That was a close match. Again, the matchup is basically just don't get run over by Soul Rock. And there you go. That is my Wugtrio deck in action. I'm still a big fan of the Drakloak engine. I could see the Dunsparce being good, but I don't know. The onboard draw Drakloak provides is pretty nice. Also, Battle Cage, just really good. I mean, we literally used it in debatably our worst matchup pre-Battle Cage. And you could add more Battle Cages, like play 3 of them if you really wanted to. That's a little overkill. But playing more stadiums does make sense because you can definitely win the stadium war, especially when you mill more stadiums to get that neutralization zone to stick. I think really the one thing I want to add in the deck is just more consistency. The deck probably needs to play a little bit more draw, maybe a third Hassel, maybe a second Iono. Iono is still good in this deck because I know it helps your opponent in the late game, but it's very important to go Iono Countercatcher Gravity Gemstone because that a lot of the time can buy you like 3 or 4 turns, which is huge. So I'm a big fan of the Wugtrio mill deck. Battle Cage does help a lot. I think you're still probably not beating Gardevoir with this deck, but at the very least, you're putting up a bigger fight versus Dragapult, versus Grimm, and versus Charizard with Dusknoir, especially because we have the Ducks in the deck alongside it. But a lot of fun to play. Hope you enjoyed the video on my Bad Deck Friday Wugtrio deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We are on the road to 86,000 subs, /90K, /100,000 subscribers. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the videos, leave a like, all that good stuff. Check out my second channel for more content from me, too. New Mega Fraligator card got revealed. Not the full card, not the full translations. Hopefully they reveal that soon, and I can react to it on the second channel, so stay tuned for that. Check out my sponsors down below. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.